He wears the Burma Star, the medal marking service on some of World War II's most challenging battlefields.
In open formation they advance, spied upon by Jap snipers hidden in treetops across that fire-swept plain.
These are the men of what has been dubbed the Forgotten Army, fighting on the other side of the world and denied the press coverage given to battles in Europe and Africa. Tom Moore might have expected to fight his war in the regiment he joined, but he arrived in India in a very different role.
The decision was made in 1941 to convert, eventually, 33 infantry battalions to become tanks. And that's what happened to the 9th Battalion Duke of Wellington's regiment. So in 1941, they were set sail to go off to India in about August, and they arrived at the end of October 1941, and on arrival, they converted to become a tank regiment equipped initially with Valentine tanks.
For the next 3 years, Tom's job was to keep his tanks and his crews ready to fight the Japanese and the hostile environment of Burma. Those who survived the bullets and the shells often fell victim to the jungle itself.
We lost almost as many men through disease as we did through the actual Japanese, because you were always wondering where so-and-so was. Oh, he'd been sent back to hospital because he'd got ulcers on his legs, or he'd been bitten by mosquitoes.
Pushing up the Kohima road, tanks nosed cautiously out to crush Jap roadblocks.
The high temperature, the high humidity was enough to rot uniforms and canvas in a matter of a few months. There was no real transport or logistic infrastructure. There was no real metal roads, muddy tracks everywhere. So in order to keep the weapons and the tanks on the road, Tom's job was made more difficult, and I would estimate it would be multiplied by a difficulty factor of at least 10.
Regiments from every part of Britain, from the Highlands to the home counties, and the warrior soldiers of India. The Gurkhas,
Every survivor from the Forgotten Army knows that they are lucky to be able to tell their stories.
We have to thank all the people we actually lost in the actual war itself, and we owe a great debt to them.
Tom, at the end of his life, has emerged, as it were, from the shadows. He was a man, even in his career, from the sound of it, who was perhaps not in the limelight, but just quietly doing a very important job.
The members of the 14th Army, the forgotten 14th in Burma, like Tom, never received any other accolade other than the medals they were awarded at the end of the war. And it's absolutely right that we should hold Tom up as an example of those people and say, let's not forget them in the way that we did in the past, and let's celebrate our unsung heroes.
And as the hours ticked down to the big day, Tom Moore's regiment gave him their recognition. He's now an honorary colonel, and he'll wear their medal. An old soldier, just doing his duty to us all. Robert Hall, BBC News.